Did you ever come up with a foolproof strategy that was perfect in every shape and form? Have you ever tested it a dozen times without failure, only for it to fall flat on its face the moment you show it to other people? Well, that is me, and that is Hungary. I guess it's true what they say, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. I suppose that's why I'm going to have to return the favor by turning this tiny little Austrian puppet into all of Central Europe to remind this game who the real heavyweight champion is. Anyhow, before we begin, please like and subscribe. Also, please leave a comment because the algorithm will not show this video to others without that extra bit of engagement. I'd also like to thank my premium and Patreon members. You guys are truly kings. I'll be leaving a blooper reel on the Patreon real soon. Now, let's get into the video. Hello everybody, this is a recording, this is not part of the original stream, and the reason why is because unfortunately my initial startup on the original stream did not work out perfectly. I ran into a heap of RNG related problems and it completely destroyed my perfect little setup. Here's the thing, my original setup was designed for peace. I wanted Austria to give me peace, but unfortunately that is very RNG heavy, and at the same time, my chat, they wanted me to go to war with Austria initially, and that is maybe 30%, 50% RNG related. So yeah, you're gonna run into problems regardless. I'm letting you know ahead of time. This setup requires a little bit of luck. You might have to restart a few times, and that is unfortunate, but that's just the nature of Victoria 3. Now, the first thing I want you to do is go for Iron Frame. The second thing I want you to do is bring in your leader and make him a commander. At the same time, maybe hire this wonderful, wonderful commander here, because he has all of the defensive skills that you need to truly crush anybody who's crazy enough to try and fight you. We're going to go back to government. We're going to exile the rural folk. It doesn't matter which one you get. It's either peaceful or the moderate one. You're going to get a peasant movement. You don't need to hire him right away. You don't actually need the peasant movement to be that strong, but you do kind of want the liberal movement to be strong, and that's why I suggest people go for Mazzini instead. You get a nice little bonus to radicals and liberals later on as an event for hiring Giuseppe Mazzini, so that is something I would suggest you go for. At the same time, we're going to go back into the government. We're going to bring in the Catholic Church, the rural folk, and then we're going to enact consumption-based. We're going to cancel consumption-based. You see, we're now at 10% instead of 6%. And we're going to go to manorialism, and we're going to swap off to homesteading. Why homesteading and not tenant farms? Number one, we want to weaken the landowners more. Number two, homesteading actually gives a little bit more standard of living, and that is something that we need early on to maintain our taxes. We need very high taxes over time. At the same time, what I would suggest you do is go in and put in South Germany and Balkan as your interests. I would also suggest improving relations with Russia, maybe the Ottomans, as well as Transylvania. That is also a good idea. Go to Serbia and give them military assistance. Go to Wallachia. Give them military assistance. Go to Transylvania. Give them military assistance, military access, take military access, and give them an obligation because they're not going to be here that long, and maybe take a little bit of money from them. Why not? What's wrong with money? Money's nice, right? I like money. Do you like money? Everybody likes money. Make it 25 years. Why not? What's going to hurt? Not going to hurt anybody. In fact, it might hurt this chance. I kind of want the 100% here, so we're just going to go for +8. That's fine. There, now that we got that out of the way, what I would suggest you go for next is psychiatry. Why not anything else? Well, here's the thing. Psychiatry gives you +10 diplomatic plays, and you kind of want the extra diplomatic plays so you can take 3 pieces of land from Austria instead of 2. That is always a good idea when you go to war with Austria. I would also go to your taxes. We're going to stick with medium taxes, but we're going to go for very low government wages. We're not going to raise our military wages yet. You can actually put a tax down for now. I usually do liquor at this point. I would also, maybe, we're going to go in and add social mobility to every single state. Although you don't have to do every single state. Just do your 3 main states where you're going to be doing the majority of your building. In fact, maybe even put the road maintenance down on every single state so you don't have to keep cycling through it. You can then probably raise up even more taxes to make yourself even more wealthy temporarily at the early game. That's not a horrible idea, to be honest. It's kind of a good idea just to maintain, because you're going to be losing a lot of money when you are crazy enough to go to war with Austria. Maybe fix your PMs while you're at it. That's not something that is necessary, but it's a great way to make it just a little bit of extra cash, and it makes it a little bit easier for you in the long run if you can manage to get your logging camps under control, get rid of that. You know, you don't really need to make alcohol this early on. It's always a good idea. For construction, here's the thing. I have come up with a very specialized method for construction. I start with tools, I then go off onto iron, I then do coal afterwards, because you're actually going to run out really quickly as Hungary. Then logging, because again, you're going to run out, believe it or not. Then you're going to want to build either... I would probably suggest starting with your universities first. I usually put 2 universities in, and then I do 3 arms industries, and I spread those around. I don't rely on the throughput bonus. It's not that much at the beginning of the game, so it's not something you need. Instead, what you need to worry about is qualifications, because you don't have a whole heck of a lot. And if you put them all in Budapest, you're going to run into a qualification issue really, really quickly. So that's why I spread them around in 3 states. But the reason why I suggest people go for 3 arms industries this early on, you're going to need them when you go to war with Austria. At the same time, let's get the negotiation going with the church. Political concessions is fine. That'll work. That gets us 79%. That is peachy. And that is it. That is the startup. We are now going to unpause even earlier than what I have been doing it. It's fine. It's fine if you do it a little later, as long as you're in the realm of actually being able to really, really upset Austria. That is not going to be hard, because they won't let you have anything. They're very cranky when it comes to dealing with you. So take your autonomy, take everything, and then when it comes down to it, maybe even request for investment rights, and they'll be like, nope, you're not going to get that either. But take a look here at Transylvania. Oh yeah, plus 8.3% per day. That is pretty wild. We are growing immensely with our relations with them, and that is perfect, because it will allow us to proclaim a union with Transylvania, and that will allow us to do it within 2 years, maybe 3 years if you're a little late, but that is okay, because we're not going to actually start the war until we get our psychiatry. So it's going to be about 3 years, around 1839, when we actually do the deed. And the reason why I suggest people do that is because then you can take a little more land. You could do it earlier, and the likelihood of Russia joining in goes down precipitously if you do it in 1838. But again, you shouldn't have to worry about Russia. It's not really going to be a major issue, and you definitely don't have to worry about Prussia. Prussia will never join in a war when it's actually fought over Transylvania, like at all. They have never once joined a war against me in that situation. So that is something that you do not have to worry about. Alright, now here's the thing. I paused so I can actually go through this with other people. When you finally have psychiatry, what you want to do is you want to go into your Hungarian Revolution and proclaim union with Transylvania. Once you do that, you can go, I don't know, whichever speed you feel like, but you should be able to get a lovely, lovely war event with Hungary right afterwards. Now, here's the thing. It's a very low chance that Transylvania is going to revolt against you. It's not a guarantee, but it can happen if you're very unlucky. In this seed, I think I've been very, very unlucky. After you do the declaration, though, whether or not you have the Ottomans on your side or not, what I would suggest you do is raise your conscripts. What you should do is go in and make sure that your enlistment efforts are placed in every single state. I've already got mine set, but here's the thing. Once you do that, raise those conscripts and bring them in. You actually have enough groceries, probably just from the base amount that you've already built, and that alone will give you a gargantuan advantage over Hungary. You can actually beat them in a straight-up dogfight without the help of the Ottomans, but you can do it with or without the Ottomans. It is very possible, as long as you keep Russia out of the war. If Russia joins the war, there's a very strong chance you're going to lose, even with the Ottomans' help. But if the Russians do not join the war, and in this case, they probably won't, they did not join the war, let's slow things down, and now we can take the states that we want. Unfortunately, I've noticed that when you have the Ottomans on your side, they are very likely to give up. So my suggestion is to force a war goal on Croatia so that you get your shoreline no matter what, and then just take Tyrol instead. Yes, you're giving up on Bohemia, but it's better that than losing out on free land. I would never ever give up free land if I were you. I know you could go for Bohemia if it was just between you and Austria. In this case, I wanted to show people that it is in fact possible to bring in the Ottomans to help you. You don't have to bring them in to help you. You should actually be able to beat Austria by yourself, but you don't have to. Here we go. After all of this effort, after losing my damn mind, we are finally beating Austria. Take a look there. They're losing 5 per tick. They are going to lose handedly. Thankfully. It was painful getting to this point, but it is not going to be much of a pain for much longer. We actually got our most of our supplies under control. The only thing is we are short on iron. I should probably build that now just to make up for it. Can't really do anything about sugar right now. I suppose what I could do for sugar is maybe swap off. Nope, I cannot do sugar beets, unfortunately. Because we can't do sugar beets, yeah, we're going to have to take the hit on sugar. That is unfortunate, but that is just how it is. Maybe what I could do in response is go down to basic bakery. And then the sugar, yeah, there we go. We got most of our supplies under control at this point. Not a problem, not a problem. As for the war, definitely not a problem anymore. It was such a problem getting to this point, though. I cannot put into words how painful this setup ended up being. It went from a perfect setup to a very painful setup. And it's still a setup that I had to concede on. I did want to take Bohemia. I really wanted Bohemia, and now I have to take it in the second war and hope that Prussia doesn't take it before I get a chance to take it again.
Challenge given.
I'm okay with subjecthood early on. It's really easy to get multiculturalism out of subjecthood. And yeah, we're definitely going to be trying to get Russia as an ally. It's going to be a little difficult. Let's give them investment rights. See if they can love me a little bit when I give them investment rights. Same with France. We're not going to get Britain. We can't really see anybody else. Can we see the United States maybe? Can we see Spain? I would like to get the United States and Spain on my side. Maybe become friendly with Belgium. That might be a good play. We could probably do Italy as well. We definitely need to start getting some friends here. So we got France helping the radical movement. And we have Russia and Prussia helping Austria. So we don't even have a unification war going on here. We don't have a war for Holstein going on here. No, it's literally just a freaking revolution in Austria that is causing a gigantic European world war again. I didn't even know this existed, but my goodness, yes please. Designate Buda as capital? Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. Budapest is now my capital, right here in the heartland of Hungary. And apparently I get a bonus for it? Where? I have no idea how this is going to work, but I'm going to let the coup pop. And I'm going to see if I can get the Hungarian supremacy movement to actually work. We're going to let this go. We're going to let it ride. And there we go. The coup is here. The military has spoken. We will not capitulate. Which one do I want? Let me see here. It cancels the enactment. And this one does 50%. So it doesn't matter. I guess we'll just go for... He does say succeeds in overturning it. Okay. That gives me a lot of legitimacy, though. That's the thing. Okay, so charity hospitals, not a big deal. Now I can... Oh, no, I can't put them in yet, but I can later. And we can work on the right result from the election, and then give it to the Radical Party, and then guarantee that they win, and then we can swap over. Okay, this might have actually worked for me. This might actually work for me. I just need this revolution to pop, and it's not going to pop now. Uh-oh. Is that a backfire? Did I piss off the radicals enough here that... Uh-oh. So the Hungarian movement isn't going to go off anymore. Can I force the Hungarian movement to actually pop off here? Uh-oh. Which one gives me the best chance? Uh-oh. Neither of them do now. Okay, well, that is it. We're not going to get the supremacy movement to pop off now. And instead, we're going to get maybe a radical movement. Oh, dearie. Oh, dearie. I don't care. I want the radicals to win now. I desperately, desperately want them to win. We're kicking ass with the Red Summer here, though. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. So maybe that coup saved my life. I think the coup actually helped immensely. And look at that. My investment pool is finally starting to build things for me. Yay! I do have to put in some government admin, though. Maybe I should fix up my my PMs while I'm thinking about it, because I forgot we have all of this land, and I did not correct it yet, did I? Everything that happened has worked to my favor. Now I'm going to get protected speech, I'm going to get freedom of conscience, and I'm going to get per capita taxation for free. Let's freaking go. Let's go. And I have 100 legitimacy with an intelligentsia rural folk in charge while I have a king. So I might go for parliamentary when I get another chance to. I gotta wait 17 months before I can.
Right now, we're kind of taking census efforts to keep them from freaking out here. But you know what? We're doing pretty good, I'd say. I'd say everything is working in my favor.
This is the biggest challenge yet.
Oh no. Yai just sent in a challenge. He doesn't want me to go parliamentary. He wants me to go presidential. And at this point, I have no choice but to acquiesce. Yes, I accept your challenge, Yai. For the remainder of the game, we will now be presidential republic. I want to cry. That was accidental, by the way, rigging the election. It just so happened that Croatia and lovely, lovely Austrian uprising happened at the same time, and that got the landowners out of the election entirely, and now we got a 75% in the election, and we get to keep our electoral confidence. So that's pretty good. I didn't really mean to rig it like that, but it worked so perfectly. The only problem is, we're going to have to wait to take out these lovely revolts to get our bureaucracy back. And what is going on up here in Bohemia? Holy moly, everybody's just going ape here. This is crazy. This is crazy. This really does feel like a lore-accurate Hungary run at this point. We're working on schools at this moment, at this point. We're pushing the Ottomans back. We're going to take a little bit of land. We're going to take Crete here. I thought this was Crete, but nope, this is Crete. Whoopsie daisy. That was a mistake on my part, but at least I'm taking Wallachia, and I get my sulfur through Wallachia. That's okay. We're taking Moldavia too. The reason why we're taking Moldavia and not Serbia is because Moldavia tends to break free and they become allies with Russia. If I take Moldavia right now, I can keep Moldavia, and then Russia won't get involved, and then I'm happy. Although, I'm kind of allied with Russia right now, so maybe I don't have to worry about that. Maybe I could go for Galicia now. Maybe I could go for Croatia now, or even Dalmatia, or even Venice. Oh man, the options are numerous. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, but this is the first time it's ever shown up for me. I can get the Second Amendment of the Constitution on my presidential republic. Wow, that is really awesome. And it gives me 9% on top of that. Plus I get the colonial growth. I get the training rate. Huh, I'll take it. That's mine now. And now we are 48% to 42%. That's pretty good. I wish I could get it up higher. In fact, I probably can get it up higher if I use up some of my bureaucracy and maybe pump some of these guys up. I can make you a commander and then maybe pump you up into level 5. And by doing that, I can increase the radicals. Yes, I can. That gave me an extra percent. Now we should be 49%. Not bad, not bad. Oh my gosh. It worked. We completed the challenge, and I didn't have to do anything. I just had to kill the poor Bourbons. Poor Bourbons. Bye-bye.
Challenge achieved.
Love public health insurance. I love it, love it, love it. Can I get a level 3? No, I cannot. I can't even get a level 3 for the other one. So we're going to do that right now while we're in the middle of a war because, dang, bro, we got a lot to work here. We got a lot to do. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. Can you guys please, please, please go for Turkey? Please. Took us a while to get to this point where we're going to do the Hunvid army now. And which one do I want? I kind of want the home defense, but it's not amazing. I kind of like the maneuver chance too, though. Doesn't matter which one I pick. We'll take it. It's fine. And that should be it for the Hungarian Revolution. So we did found Budapest, didn't we? No, we did not. Budapest Unification Law. Okay. That gives me quite a bit here. Okay, we're going to do that right now. And Pannonia is our breadbasket, or do I want the tech spread? I get the market access on that. Oh, either way, I get the market access. And oh gosh, I'm feeling hungry at the same time. Everything's hitting me at once. Which one's better? I kind of want the tech spread, to be honest. Although throughput's also really, really good. Kind of want the tech spread, though. I really like tech spread. I'm going to go tech spread. And long live Hungarian freedom. Which one gives me the +4 approval? This one does. And this one's 100% assimilation. Wow. Do I need that, though? I don't think I need that. I think I'm going to go for the approval for 5 years. And I get a lot of loyalists no matter which one. Oh, that one's 10% loyalists. Holy crap. Maybe I'll go for the assimilation. That's actually really, really good. Wow. I might go for assimilation. Long live the homeland indeed. How many loyalists am I going to get out of that? Only 240,000? Oh, I was kind of hoping for a little more. That was kind of disappointing. But we got Isabel de Bourbon. Isn't that the Queen of Spain? Yeah, that is the Queen of Spain right there. Why is she... Okay, you know what? Join me, Queen of Spain. Why aren't you over here? Did the Carlists win? Yes, they did. The frickin' Carlist won. Holy moly. Oh, and we're being drawn into another fight here. Sure, I'll help you, my friend. You are my friend. I will help you, my friend. I am okay with helping. And we get the Die Works accident. Oh my gosh, good, not foreign. Oh my gosh. There we go. I cannot allow Prussia to win this one. Do they have Britain on their side as well? Oh dearie. Yes, they do. No, they don't. That's an entirely different war. Wow. This is wild. This is wild. I cannot keep up with this. I cannot keep up with this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Liberate, liberate. What can I liberate? What can I even do? I can't. Okay. Can I steal subjects? I can take Saxony. That's a good one. I could take Saxony, but I can't connect Saxony. That might not be a good idea. Maybe take the Philip. No, we can't really make landfall on Spain, can we? No, we can't. So I'm not even gonna do anything to Spain. Okay, we're gonna hit Prussia. Is that even my land? Nope. But I do have Russia up there, so that's fine. We're gonna do Pomerania, and what is left? I guess I can take Saxony, but I'd have to give them their own market. I'm gonna take Saxony. I'm gonna take it. It's there to be taken. Oh, dearie me, the Great Eastern Crisis has begun, and I don't think that the Ottomans are going to survive it. They are a little bit bigger now, but no, I think they're going to get crushed. What do they even count as right now? Are they still a major power? I don't believe it. They're actually still a major power after all I've done to them. I was kind of hoping that they'd be a lot weaker, but you want to know what's awesome? Yeah, Russia already took Brandenburg, so this war is pretty much over. All I gotta do is wait for the war ticks and hope that Russia doesn't give up. If Russia gives up, then I lose. That's all there is to it. But we got the inner strat, and let's go. What do I want? What do I want? What is this? This can be left behind in the city's past. We must paint the form in gold orchard. Okay, I like the sound of that. That sounds good. And we get the changing landscape, and what does that give me? That gives me urban center building bonus. Not bad, not bad. Can I build level 3 now? Yes, I can build level 3, and you get +5 legitimacy. Let's go. And 50% migration attraction. Let's freaking go. Oh my, yes, I love it. I truly, truly love it. As for Prussia, I don't think they're loving it. I think that France is going to come in and sweep them now. So that lovely little war that they declared on France, yeah, I don't think they're going to win. So sorry, Prussia, I had to beat you up, even though I didn't really do any of the beating. But yeah, there goes Belgium, there goes Prussia. Prussia is squished. We have weakened them. Can I get this out of the way? There we go. Wow. I didn't properly cut them off, did I? Did they have a revolution here? Wasn't that Hamburg? I'm pretty sure I had a release on Hamburg on there, but I guess I might have goofed it. No, I don't think I did. I think I actually did put Hamburg in there. The game just decided to ignore it. So they are still connected. That is unfortunate. I'll have to hit them again next time.
Challenge issued.
And he has just sent in a challenge, and he wants me to make Persia into a puppet. Can I do it? I can definitely do it. We are going to do that. That's going to cost me a boatload of infamy. But hey, a challenge is a challenge. We're coming for you, Persia. So sorry, my friend. So sorry. Okay. I can release Ethiopia in Ossa, and I can give them all of Egypt's land. And then Egypt will be so small and insignificant that it doesn't matter if they defy me. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to release Ethiopia right now. And we're going to grant them Eritrea. There you go. We're going to grant... are they actually unrecognized? Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. We are going to punish Egypt for not loving me. You should have loved me when you had the chance. This is what you get when you do not love me. Now, hey Egypt, let's see how you are now, huh? Oh, minus 37. Oh, you love me now, don't ya? Don't ya, Egypt? Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. And look at Ethiopia, they freaking love me. You know what? I could take all of that land for dirt cheap, I bet. For 39 minutes. It's not really worth it, but it is nice to know that I could do it if I wanted to. However, I think I need to put the industrialists in power now. I think I need to make the opposition party the winner now. Sorry, everybody else. It has to be the opposition now. I need the win here. I need the win here. I need that 71% gut shot. I need it. Otherwise, they're going to revolt. I need a win. Please. Let's freaking go. No, migration controls on time. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to slow down. Now, what is going to make these guys happy? Probably like something goofy like ethno state. Pretend to take ethno state. Will that get them to bugger off? Not quite. That only put them down by 25%. So ethno state is not good enough. Okay, cancel ethno state. Let's pretend to go close borders then. Will that make them happy? Yes, it did. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I love it. I love it. I love it.
A new challenge has entered the arena.
You know we the smart man of Europe when we're crushing the Ottomans like this. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Let us destroy them. Do I really need to humiliate Tripletania? No, I don't, because I'm literally taking them. So, you know what? Let's end this war. This war is done. Ethiopia is no longer being devoured, which is good, because that means they're not going to be pissy at me anymore, and they're actually going to go down. Look at that, minus 50. Delicious. It's so good. The only thing is, Saxony. What am I going to do about Saxony? I can't really do much because of their economic dependence. I will have to, no choice but to either release Saxony, because they're an insignificant power and they're not really helpful to me, or I have to bring in Austria as a subject. Then I can take away the market from Saxony, and they have no choice but to rely on me again. It's always funny being able to subjugate Austria, but we have, and now they belong to me now. Yeah. And that Bavarian nationalist movement is still going. I have no idea what's going on there, but that is bonkers. That is bonkers how it's still going. And I still haven't taken Dalmatia. I should probably think about taking it one of these years. I might even try to get that from Russia one of these years. How about Albania? Nobody wants Albania. Sad. That's sad. How much are you worth, Albania? A little too much for my taste. I don't think you're worth that at the moment. I'm feeling a little crazy right now. 523 universities actually sounds like fun for what I'm trying to do. I think I'm going to go along with this one. I think I'm going to accept this. I'm not kidding. I really am going to try to go for 120, like 523 universities. Yeah, I am crazy. This game has driven me a little nuts. But, I mean, the goal is tech spread. And I'm not kidding. My number one goal is to get an obscene amount of tech spread. And we have so much money saved up right now, it's actually kind of bonkers. So, yeah, I'm going to start pumping out universities and paper mills like crazy. And I do mean crazy. You never know. I mean, sometimes with multiculturalism, you can get that 5% gut shot. It's 1 in 20. It's not the end of the world. It definitely looks like the end of the world. It probably is the end of the world, but I don't believe it. I'm actually correct. I got multiculturalism. Oh my gosh. The amount of migration that we're getting in Budapest is bonkers. Holy moly. Everybody loves Budapest now. This is heaven for people, I guess. People are just going crazy for it. Everybody wants to live in Budapest now. Let's freaking go, baby. Well, that is going to be it. We're going to end this war with Britain. Thank you for Dalmatia. Please don't attack me for a while. Like, seriously, Britain, that was annoying. Don't do that anymore. That was not very fun, and that was not very nice of you. So, yeah, stop it. Just stop it. Just stop. Oh, we got a Tripletania revolt. Do they need help? It doesn't look like they need help, but I'm going to split off a tiny, tiny grouping of troops, just, you know, in case they need it. Because sometimes they actually do lose, and I don't want them to lose. So let's fix that and get a mandate. Level 2 military. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to get those big-ass balloons so very, very shortly, and that is always lovely. Now, this war is turning out fantastic. We have Ingria. We have all of our war goals here from China, and everything is looking very, very peachy. I don't even know who else is in the war. I forgot. Oh, yeah, Japan. Who gives a hoot? Wait, that's the wrong one. That's them. I want me. Yeah. Liberate Ukraine. Liberate the Baltic. Take back Bessarabia for Danubia. And all of this wonderful shoreline land from China. Gorgeous. Mwah. Absolutely gorgeous. And I cannot wait. I am looking forward to it. I am ecstatic right now. And like I said, in less than 3 years, the moment I get chemical warfare, we are going over 100 infamy, and we are not looking back at all. We are going to go crazy, and we're going to destroy everybody, and we're going to laugh while we do it. We have reached the point where we are now going over 100 infamy. And why is that? Because I just got Zeppelins, which means that I don't have to wait for chemical warfare anymore. I can wait for chemical warfare, and I might want to, but no, we're going to get our offensive bonus from Zeppelins. Don't you worry. We're not even in that much danger yet anyways, so we're just going to be nice and careful. Everything's going to be peachy. We're just going to make sure that we take everything that we need, and we will take everything that we need. They can't stop us anymore. We are in a position where they can antagonize us all they want, but I'm going to put my conscripts back down, actually. We're going to do that right now, and that's going to scare them off once more, and it's going to be glorious. And Japan has lost. Yay, Japan has lost. And la 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 la. I already know that Russia has lost, and look at that, we got Ukraine, baby. Let's go, Ukraine. Let's go. And Bessarabia went to Moldavia. Perfect. Everything is looking perfect now. I am probably going to puppet Austria after this war starts. The moment this war starts, we are going to hit Austria. And the reason why is so that if they become a puppet, I can... You know what? I'm going to puppet everybody. Every single person who happens to have a puppet, or that can be puppeted in this region. Yeah, I might bring them in for Danubia. I might go for Galicia as well, just because they have this one little piece of land right here, Bukovina. So yeah, we're gonna see. Come on, Austria, it's time to give up. There's literally no point for you to continue this farce of a fight now, okay? Just give up. Let me win. That's all you gotta do. And you'll be part of my lovely empire, and everything will be wonderful at that point. Come on, surrender. In fact, will you be able to surrender? Yes, they surrender. Good. Now, can I form Danubia? Yes, I can. Ding, 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 ding. Another challenge is on its way to being complete, my friends. All I have to do at this point is take out the Ottomans. And you want to know what I'm going to do right away? I'm going to make them a protectorate, because they can't defend themselves, and that is perfect for me. Thankfully, that is it for the Ottomans. We push through on Switzerland. We are taking so much land from France in this. We are in the realm of ridiculousness when it comes to fighting France. I'm not even kidding. We are going to take half of their country in these two wars. So, yes, please. Thank you very much, France. Thank you very much. We have so many wars going on right now. I am losing track. Well, there goes one at least. Hey, there goes the Hunan War. But why are you not taking care of this one now, please? Can you get up there, please? Please, can you help? Okay, guys, why are you leaving? Who said you could leave? Get up there right now. Take out the Tibetan uprising. Thank you very much. Just do it, my friend. Just do it. As for Crete, I guess we're taking Crete out now. That's good. Yeah, France is toasty, although they got another front here. I might have to move my troops in. Bavaria, we're actually not even taking anything from Bavaria yet. We focused entirely on France. We're like, you know what? Bavaria's nice, but I think I'd rather just kill France. And that's exactly what I did. And now France is completely destroyed. And let me see. Where are they in the war? They still have 50 war support. Maybe I should keep beating up on them. Thankfully, the organization is finally correcting itself. I had to go through a very tumultuous period here, but thankfully, after this gigantic warfare, now we're finally in a position to actually properly grow again. Let's start building some things real quick before I forget, because oh my gosh, there's so much going on. I can't keep track of it all. I feel like I'm playing Hearts of Iron 4 right now. I'm not even kidding. There's so much going on, I cannot keep track. And you expect me to build while this is going on? Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. Thankfully, yeah, Bulgaria has lost. I'm pretty sure at this point that, what's his face is lost. Where's Russia? Is that Russia? Yeah. What are they at? 40? Really? They're only losing 2 per tick? That's kind of sad. I was kind of hoping for a little more. But oh well. Oh well. We're winning. That's all that matters. We just got to keep beating them back and we will crush them. And there shouldn't be any problems. Italy is also losing. Yay! Looking like the race to the bottom is definitely going to go in my favor. Russia is definitely going to lose. And who gives a flying hoot if I end up giving investment rights to the United States? Like, it's in Ethiopia. Who cares? Oh, they want a white piece. Good. There you go. You don't even get investment rights. Haha. But yeah, look at this now. Oh my gosh. We are terrifyingly big. And it doesn't look like anybody is joining up with anybody else. Are you attacking Heavenly Kingdom? I'm going to join Heavenly Kingdom, bro. I can't even join Heavenly Kingdom. I might have to attack France to eat whatever they're stealing from Heavenly Kingdom now. Wow. That is unfortunate. It looks like they're eating all of Heavenly Kingdom now. That is very tricky of you, France. Rather than dealing with me, you go out and try to find something else to eat. So, damn. That's not good for me, but that's okay. We're gonna do more damage. Who is left to attack? Not a whole heck of a lot, to be honest. There's not a whole heck of a lot left. Let us put interest down pretty much everywhere in Europe and Scandinavia. Maybe put it around here. How about Canada? There we go. Don't really care about Brazil. We could put in Oceania instead. And if I do that, if I attack Britain, I could take all of their subjects. That's always fun, right? I don't know about Prussia, but I think they might be in trouble, though. Just a little bit of trouble. Spain's in a little trouble. Looking like Russia's in a little bit of trouble. I don't think they can beat me. I don't think they can beat me at all. Let's go to speed 5 and just swarm them down. There is nothing left to this. I wish I could hit Scandinavia again, but unfortunately we're going to have to deal with the truce. That's going to be a 5-year truce, and that's a problem. However, Italy, 34 months, baby. And once that one is done, we're going to hit Italy and then form the Holy Roman Empire. And then our goal is perfected. This is ridiculous. I completely decimated France now. Russia is getting destroyed. They're pretty much done. The bread and ballot is hitting me now. I'm not going to take that hit. That's a little too hard. Britain has been avoiding me. They have not joined in a single war. I'm not going to attack them outright because I don't actually need to. I do kind of hope that they do join a war, though, so I can break them down. Maybe I should hit them. I don't know. We'll think about it. Where is Zuwaya? What the heck is a Zuwaya, and why does it exist? I guess I'll have to send my troops down there to take care of that now as well. Okay. But, yeah, France, I think you're losing. Call me crazy, but I think you've lost, France. And Hanover's lost, and I can't attack the Netherlands. I still got a truce with them. Can I hit Italy yet? I think Italy's my next one. And they are 11 months away. How much further? I need 3 more states. Now, I could get that from Prussia. I could get that from the Netherlands. Oh, is that Schaumburg-Lippe? Yes, it is. Oh, they still exist? Not for much longer. Not for much longer at all. So sorry. Thank you, Italy. Now, that is it. The wars are over with. Here's what we're going to do before I do this. We're going to give all of this land that is owned by the Ottomans to Serbia so I can complete my original goal. Let's go. Let's go. It's working perfectly. Let's go. Albania is next. And then we're going to give them, what is next? Macedonia. And then what's this? That's Thessalia. I can't pronounce things, but we're going to do it. Where is it? 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 There. Okay. What's this? Orta. O. There's Orta. And what's the last one? Moira. Okay. That is it. I have kicked the Ottomans out of Europe.
Challenge achieved.
But we're not done yet now, are we? Oh, no. We're forming Central Europe. Perfection. Mwah. And we can make French a primary culture. Okay, so now we have North German, South German, and what else do we have? We got North German, South German, Czech, Dutch, Flemish, Wallonian, Almaniac, North Italian, Slovene, and French. Wow! That is a very big, beefy country. And I love it. I love it. But guess what? That is it, my friends. We are done with the video. We are done with the stream. And I have nothing left in the tank. Make sure to give your loved ones an extra hug tonight if you haven't already, because they might not be here tomorrow. So again, thank you guys for watching this far into it. You guys truly are kings. I do appreciate it. This has been a long one. Make no mistake, but we got 1.5 billion GDP, 612 million population. Wow, we have a lot of radicals. I'm still making money though. 13,000 construction. I could go way higher if I really tried. This was a fun one. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a look at the population before I close this, okay? 282 million Han. That's where I got all my population from, by the way. Yeah, I took all of China pretty much. And they're pretty much all my protectors anyways, so yeah, I took China. Yeah. So, we're done. Thank you very much once more, everybody. You guys are all truly appreciated. Hail Hydra Cat.